Jimmy Connors is the author of The Outsider, a memoir. We're pleased to have him here in Studio 57. Welcome.
Good morning.
It's a good time to have you. U.S. Open is underway.
Best time of the year.
What is it between you and the U.S. Open and you and New York fans?
Well, we didn't always get along at the beginning, that's for sure. But, certainly as my career went on here, I think they the fans became more interested in the way I played, my kind of attitude towards my tennis.
What was that attitude?
Well, a bad attitude, and I say that with pride now because I look back and I could always find a way to go out and to give a little bit extra, but certainly the crowds here in New York were able to push me to another level.
Well, the U.S. Open has not disappointed at all this year. Really exciting as we head into the semifinals. What do you think makes the U.S. Open different from other Grand Slam tournaments?
I think it's the toughest tennis in town.
Yeah.
Putting up with everything, New York City, the pace, everything that goes along with getting to the stadium. Then the crowds, of course, they're different from any other crowds around the world. There's no sitting still. The noise, the excitement, the electricity, the emotion that's out there. Not that the crowds around the world aren't, but it just seems that in New York, it just takes it to another level.
Picking up on what Nora said, look what happened to Andy Murray. Look what happened to Roger Federer. What's going on?
I think with Roger, I think he's listening to too many people. They say he's 32 years old and he's getting older and that he can't keep up. And it's almost insulting.
At 32.
Yeah, exactly.
To hear that. I mean, it really is. There is a different mindset when you get older.
Yeah.
Andy Murray, on the other hand, he won the Open last year, won Wimbledon this year, which was a huge deal for Europe and especially for Britain. He might have had a letdown, but still, that's his business. He has to come out and perform up to standard every time.
It's looking like a finals between Rafa and Novak.
That's what the tournament's looking for,
what do you
certainly.
think?
Well, Nadal certainly is playing the best tennis, and for someone who took 6-7 months off last year and has come back and played this kind of tennis is certainly an incredible feat. It's just amazing. Djokovic is to me, he knows how to play. And they have great matches all the time. He's able to take the ball early, kind of neutralize the topspin that Nadal throws at him. So, the intriguing parts of it, the little parts of it, will be great.
Now, would Jimmy Connors, with the game he had, if he was playing today, be in the top 10?
I certainly would have to make adjustments, there's no doubt. The equipment's different, the string's different, the athletes are different, certainly. To come out and to get involved in that and the scientific way of training, I didn't do any of that. All my training was done on the court and playing the matches and so forth. Would I have liked to have tried? Sure. There's no doubt about it. The competitiveness in me would love to go out and play a Nadal or a Federer or a Djokovic or a Murray or any of them today. Unfortunately, it's not my era. This is their time now, and it's time for them to carry the game to another level, which is, certainly what they're doing now.
The women's semifinals starts today. Let's go through that. But do you think this is Serena Williams to lose?
Oh, well, she's certainly playing the best tennis, yes. Azarenka is difficult to play. Li Na, and if you look at it, 3 of the 4 women in the semifinals are 30 years old. And that kind of makes me look back to say that the kind of tennis that they played 10 or 12 or 15 years ago can still hold up today.
Well, sometimes women age better than men.
I'm not disagreeing with that.
Nor am I.
Certainly not disagreeing with that.
But you made a point of their age, saying that's different.
Yeah, it is different. It doesn't seem to me that the kids are coming up so young anymore, where it used to be 15, 16, and maybe they're reaching their strides a little bit later now.
Yeah.
Okay, one quick question.
Gotcha.
Lendl is coaching Murray.
Yes.
You have coached before, too. You want to do that?
It's an interesting question because, to get a Murray, you're taking him to a small number. And the tweaks are very small. It might be better to get a younger player who listens and is able to open up to what you have to offer them, the experience and so forth. Would I like to be put in that position again? Sure. I enjoyed it.
Of course you would.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's great to see you, Jim.
Nice seeing you.
Great to see you, Jimmy.